Hey, it's Bubba. And today we're going to show you how to make some delicious jalapeno popper chicken sliders. Mmm, mmm. Let's go. All right. We're going to start off with this B&B charcoal. This stuff works awesome. And we're going to load up these Nomad grills. Y'all got to come in and check these things out if you hadn't seen them. I'll go ahead and get the fire starters in there with some of those B&B briquettes. Get that sucker started and blazing. We want this thing hot. We'll run this thing up to about a little over 300 degrees to start with. Got some nice coals in there. Go ahead and move our grit over and close the lid. You see those vents on each side? Man, there's 4 of them. All right, so let's start with slicing up some jalapenos. Then we're going to use a corer to take out the middle. That way these things aren't too hot. Some nice Monterey Jack cheese cubes. Those things are going to work great for these poppers. All right, take your ground chicken, put in just a touch of that W sauce. Man, that stuff's powerful, so don't overdo it. And then we're going to use the Paradise Pepper Company Rockin' Chicken. Man, that stuff has got the flavor to savor. Get that all mixed up. Grab you a half cup measuring cup. This is slider size. A little duck fat in there to make sure stuff doesn't stick. Go ahead and put some of that meat down in there. Then we're going to grab a jalapeno right in the middle. Piece of cheese right in the middle, and then go ahead and top it off with some more of that chicken. We'll get these patties made up right quick. Yep, still sticks a little bit, so be careful. Yeah, they came out great. Now that pound of chicken made right at 4 of these sliders in a half cup size, and that's all right. All right, so a little more of that rockin' chicken from Paradise Pepper Company right on the top, and then we'll add some more later on the grill when we flip these things over. All right, check our temperature there, right where we want to be, just a little over 300 degrees. Now here comes the fun part. Man, we're going full jalapeno popper on these things, everything that those have. A little duck fat on that grate to keep anything from sticking. We'll throw some nice center cut bacon on there. About half a strip per slider. That'll do. But always have to have a little extra. Now you want that Texas oil dust, zesty garlic right on that bacon. Get that cooked in there good. We're going to start off on the side that is, on the indirect side is what I'm trying to say. Man, that bacon's looking good. I think it's time for some flipping. We'll get those things flipped and put right over the coals. We got some of that fat rendered down. So now we want to get that little crispiness on your bacon. And those Nomad grill tools come in handy too. Those are some heavy duty tongs, spatulas that you can get with these things. All right, bacon's done. Time to put these patties on. And again, we're going to put these on the indirect side. We don't want to burn them. We want to cook them nice and slow. We want that chicken to firm up nice. Give that cheese time to melt right in the middle. Man, those things look awesome. Close that thing down, let it go for a little bit. Then we'll come back after about 15, 20 minutes, check our temperature. Not quite. We're looking for about 200 or 150 degrees before we move them over the coals. So when we start getting up there a little bit, we're going to kind of rotate and flip. Make sure everything's cooking nice and even. Watch out, that's a domed grate on there. Might have one of these things roll off there if you're not careful. But they work fantastic. We'll have to do a video using the griddle for one of these because, man, that thing's awesome too. All right, so we got our burgers flipped. Well, got the seasoning. Yeah, there we go. A little more of that rockin' chicken right on the top. All right, let those things go for a little while. I think our temperature's just about right. But we got to get our buns done. Little Duke's mayonnaise. Yep, works better than butter. Try a grilled cheese sandwich like that. You'll love it. Anyway, we'll get our mayonnaise spread across those buns. Get those buns on there. Get them grilled up just a little bit. You want those toasty. Mm. All right. Those things are about done now. Go ahead and pull those off of there. Get those around inside. Get them covered so they stay warm. All right. Now we'll check our temperature again. Right where we want to be. So we'll go ahead and flip them over one more time. Put them over the direct heat. Get a little bit of char on the bottom of these things. After all, you're cooking outside. You're tailgating, son. Literally, we're tailgating, cooking on the tailgate of the truck on that Nomad grill. Can't get no better than that. All right, those things are done. We'll go ahead and get them off, get them inside, and get these sliders built. All right, so for the cream cheese part of these jalapeno poppers, we're going to take a little Wickers, what is that, smoked jalapeno, mesquite smoked jalapeno glaze. Man, that stuff is awesome. I can't hardly say the name, but I love it. We'll mix that up with some whipped cream cheese. And that's going to be our cream cheese part of these popper sliders. We're just going to use that for a little dressing on the top of these buns. Man, look at that. Give a little heat, a little sweet. Get a half a slice of bacon, put it on the bottom. Get that slider put on there. Top that thing up, and man, you are done. Game day in a hurry. Man, you will have people begging for more. Come on down, Bubba's Blue Plate Barbecue Supply or Bubba'sBluePlate.com to get yours today.